What is going on, guys? My name is Rownin, and if you're new here, I make videos on gacha games, whether it's reactions, tips and tricks, guides, whatever it may be. And what I want to discuss today is the beta Voyage for AFK Journey recently just dropped, and I want to go over some of the changes that they have made from the PTR to the beta. Starting off with the whole introduction quest is entirely different, whereas before you were General Hogan's kind of right-hand man. I don't want to give my thoughts on it just yet. I'll do that towards the end of the video. But that is one of the major changes they've made, whereas now the introduction is you wake up, you don't know who you are, you have amnesia, and someone tells you that you are the great and powerful wizard Merlin.
Mr. Merlin,
In fact, we'll watch it here.
are you all right?
And then because you don't want to be recognized, you change your appearance, and then that's when you go into your character selection screen and change your character. Again, I'll give my thoughts on that towards the end of the video. Another big change, and I think a lot of players will kind of be annoyed by this, they changed Valen's voice.
Faye, doesn't it seem like we've been down this path before?
I ran into a bunch of fire elementals on the way here. Those guys were really annoying.
And I don't know if they changed the voice actor or they had the voice actor just do a different voice, but beforehand Valen sounded quite masculine, right? And he was like the pretty boy type character. And now, I mean, this just proves how powerful and how important voice acting is. Now he doesn't have that persona at all. In fact, I think he's more of an annoying kind of teenager kind of look. Even though the character model is completely the same, the voice acting alone changes him from being like the... If you guys have ever seen Tangled, the Disney movie, and there's Ryder, like Flynn Rider, right? That's who he was in the PTR, and now he's just an annoying kind of teenager type character. And that's, in my opinion, a very big change that I think a lot of players will definitely feel strongly about either one way or another. Now, talking about Valen, another change that they have made is Faye, Valen's sister, is like no longer like no longer in the story. It's just not there. Doesn't really exist. Another big change they have made is the battlefields. Oh, cool. Okay. Oh wow, this is a nice change that they did. Look, we're in the miasma. They have done some huge work around the battlefields, and it looks great. They've also made some huge graphical improvements, in my opinion. Like, you know, you notice you walk through these flowers and they you know, bristle around you or rustle around and stuff. I think this is great. The game just looks a little tighter, right? Graphically, it looks cleaner. A lot of the edges are kind of smoothed out, and it looks very good. Another thing they have done that I have noticed so far, they have changed the appearance of artifacts. They are all now necklaces rather than these little types of trinkets. Yeah, I kind of like the trinkets, but the necklaces aren't bad either. Right, I don't really feel neither here nor there about that change. And then one of the last changes that I have noticed is they have added, who did they add? Walker. Dude looks pretty awesome. You know, after reading some of his abilities, he looks like he's going to be a very strong DPS. So I'm pretty excited to try this guy out. But of course, the biggest change is the whole introduction to the game is entirely different, and it kind of gives it an entirely different feel. So I will give my thoughts on this. Personally, I like the introduction on the PTR. It felt, I guess you know, I'm not saying that this introduction is bad in any way. I'm just saying, and maybe I'm biased because I've been playing on the PTR more, right? I'm like, I have a further account, I have more characters, whatever it may be. So maybe I'm a little biased, so keep that in mind if you're watching this. But I did prefer the introduction in the PTR over the introduction here. You know, the whole Merlin thing, like you're a powerful mage Merlin and you have lost your memory. My only thing is that it's been done before. The whole amnesia thing, it's been done. So it's like, you know, it's like, whatever. And then the Valen voice actor thing, I really do think people are going to have an issue with this because it changes the character. Yeah, I mean, it just does. His whole persona is different. not the biggest deal in the world, right? He's still in the game. He's still a super strong warrior. And then the Faye thing, his sister, Faye, I thought in the PTR was introduced to the player and kind of gives Valen like a bit more backstory and adds to him, you know, when you're introduced to Faye like that. And I think they should put that back in. The fighting stages is a huge one. I think people, you know, it shows a little bit more effort, right? They've gone through, and whenever you get in a fight, depending on what zone you're in, very much of that environment, like that area, right? And then I haven't gotten there yet, but I have seen that they have changed the arena fights. When you go to do PvP and fight other players, you're actually in an arena. Not to mention, they have the PC client and you can play full screen now. And I could show you guys how to do that in this video. You're gonna go here, go to your settings down here, go to quality, screen display, portrait landscape, full screen, and this is in beta. So you would click this here, and it's going to give you full screen. So if you are playing on PC, I would 100% recommend this. It is so much more immersive. You're very much in there, and it's a lot better than you know, the whole landscape type playing. And in fact, if you're a mobile player, there's nothing. I mean, you know, sure, play on your phone, but I recommend playing PC over anything. Go PC, go full screen. It's just better. it's just better. Anyway, those are the changes that I've noticed thus far, and I do think some of them are important, and I, you know, felt like I could share it with you guys. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Are you fans of the voice changes or the introductory quest? Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, and also let me know what kind of videos you would like to see for this beta down in the comments as well. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like on this video. It helps it get in the algorithm. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.